I have been at Kenwood Middle School. This will be my 28th year. I helped open the building. When we opened, I was a student teacher. I did approximately 15 years in 6th grade education. I did 3 years in 7th grade, and I decided I wanted a little break, some time with my family. I took 5 years off and became an educational assistant in the CDC classroom with Miss Kimberly Edmondson, who now teaches next door with me. And I fell in love with our special students.
So thinking all the way back to high school, we had an after-school program called CEC. It was Council for Exceptional Children, and it was an offering that a teacher put together that high school students could stay after and volunteer with her students in her classroom. And ever since then, I was like, I love doing this. I love the aspect of teaching life skills and being able to help in a real way. And it made me go for my undergrad in special education. From my experience in high school, we created a peer mentor program here last year. And the idea of the program is that students outside of our classroom in the building could come in and support students both academically and in vocational skills.
Seeing some of my students work on their goals, they may not quite get to that goal, but the working on it and making progress and the joy on their faces is it's just so hard to describe. It brings you such joy and happiness.
The largest triumph is just watching kids grow, especially socially and emotionally, and being able to see the process from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Not every student in my classroom exceeds 100% academically, but seeing those really small victories from where they were to where they are at the end of the year is always so rewarding. And to watch them build friendships and just that sense of community. It's a true reflection, I think, of CMCSS too, because so much of my work in the last 2 years here has been built around community. Like, I know I couldn't be successful in my job without my co-teacher or without my EAs, and I think our students really reflect that too.
I'm just so blessed to be here. Like I said, this is my 28th year. This is my second home. It makes me emotional. Seeing us come together as a family is such a blessing because, you spend so much time here, and I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
I think after teaching for 5 years, I've learned that so much of the impact that we make as special education teachers is just building that safe classroom environment and being that space for students to be themselves. I think sometimes we're challenged with having so many different personalities in a room, but it's really a beautiful part too, because you get to let kids be themselves and meet them where they are, and then challenge them to be able to grow within that school year. The qualities of a special education teacher are having compassion, being able to recognize where students are coming from, being knowledgeable, being a continuous learner. There's so much new information all the time in the field of special education. It's really important to stay on top of it and take advantage of professional development opportunities. And I would also say to be a hard worker and to be innovative.
I just hope that people will follow their heart, and if they even have the least interest, just check it out. Go visit a school classroom, ask questions. Don't be afraid to, look into things and just see what it's about. I thought for the longest time, I'm going to teach elementary school. I want 1st or 2nd grade, maybe even kindergarten. And I found out once I came here that I loved middle school. And just taking that leap of faith and giving it a try and just, searching for the right place to call home and just taking that first step, reaching out.